fees unidentical. I'm not Eddy-a, my Siamese brother Benjamin. That's how I stick to him. These diamond bees, all VBs, I call them Vivica. Skating underneath a bridge, stay hustling as it is. Make money, feed the kids, ain't nothing in the fridge. Wake up, repeat the sins. I need a 10, stay muddy to the lid. 800, eat a.
Yeah, alright, my flow sinister.
Yeah.
This ain't rap music, this straight literature. Small-minded, all your ideas miniature. They tend to hate on you when they can't get rid of you. I ain't going nowhere, 20-year career minimum. Call Hit Boy for beats, ask for 10 of them.
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Browns and the Texans, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Houston Texans. Hello, everyone. As the postseason continues here on EA Sports, we're pleased to bring it to you. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And who has the edge here? You got one side that had some extra rest, but another comes in off a win last week in the wild card round.
And it's funny, depending on which team you are, you say that that's an advantage. You'll take the rest, you'll take the week off, get your guys healed up a little bit and ready to go. But that team that's coming in off of a win last week, they're really excited to keep playing. They feel like they are hot and ready to go.
In the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Texans taking over offensively, and it is, of course, Deshaun Watson who leads them out at quarterback.
And he and his team, they were the beneficiaries of a first-round bye earned by a tremendous regular season. He'd been a little bit nicked up, so he could use the rest, and I'm sure his teammates felt the exact same way. But now it'll be interesting to watch their first few drives in this one, because sometimes getting the rest is great, but sometimes you accumulate a little bit of rust as well. Maybe they come out flat, and they can't afford that in the postseason.
Looking to throw right away is Watson. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. That is caught downfield. It's Waller. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Over 100 catches in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch in these playoffs. On first down, Watson. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 32-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Got a man. It's Darren Waller. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. A good pickup there. 26 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Kamara. And I don't think Kamara got there. Looks like they stopped him short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. They run. It's Kamara, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Alvin Kamara. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Texans are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And the Texans take a 7-0 lead. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. Leading them out as their 6'2 quarterback who was a 4th-round pick back in 2012, Kirk Cousins.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the 2nd round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
A 1st down throw for Cousins. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. Well, certainly not how they envisioned the start to this when you give up the touchdown and they take a shot on the first play from scrimmage offensively, Charles, but it gets intercepted.
Yeah, instead of just trying to nibble and, work your way downfield, they tried to take a nice little chunk there. It didn't pay off for them. Now the defense runs on the field, having already given up a touchdown the first drive, hoping to get their legs under them and slow them down.
And all those mistakes, they just seem magnified here in the playoffs. After the interception, here's Watson. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. To throw is Watson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 33.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
The Browns drive about to get started. For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Cousins on first down. Finding Knox there, complete. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be second down. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
Throwing, Cousins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And now out comes Houston. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Watson's throw complete here to Waller. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Watson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Kamara with a first down run, but he's unable to get back to the line of scrimmage as the push-up field was strong defensively. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Again, it's Kamara. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Well, they're making a real first-quarter statement with a run game, no doubt.
For those who remember old-school football, running it, establishing things, seeing backs find holes, get through them, they've got to like what they're seeing from this unit so far. Right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at the Browns' 25. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Back to throw, Watson. And break, the tight end's got it. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. Here we go with Kamara. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete.
And the Texans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ballgame. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
But he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Gano the extra point, and it's now 14-0. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Cleveland offense making their way out. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. Not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
Watson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Tyreek Hill, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Texans continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point try good by Gano, and it's now 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course, led to the touchdown. And that deficit widening a little bit further. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. From the 29, Cousins. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to be shoved out, but not before he gets this down to the 20-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 51 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. They go up the middle with Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They'll run with Chubb. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. To throw is Cousins. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Great defense there on 3rd and goal. They took away everything. Forced him to fire that one to the sideline where no one could get it.
York able to send this one through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. And the Texans set to come onto the field. And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And it's a big play there as he is finally taken down on what will be a terrific final act of this first quarter. 21-3 is your score after 1. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Kamara up the middle. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, Kamara. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And this time he is in. Alvin Kamara saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half. Gano the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns set and ready to go on offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Second down, here's Chubb again. And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stop them behind the line for the second straight play. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Here's Cousins. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield and coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Oh, able to avoid him. Again, the juke. It's a 39-yard punt, 3 on the return, and the Texans will take over. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field, and he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On second down, Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 83 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Robbie Anderson, 41 yards. And the Texans are pouring it on. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now Watson. And Seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 7. Able to find Walter. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. Again, this is Kamara. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Watson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 4th down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
And he is going to have a Texans first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Kamara gets it again on second down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. Touchdown, Texans! Deshaun Watson with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Texans extend their lead yet again. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series. But what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And again, it's Chubb. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Jonathan Allen. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
On 4th down, on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. A beautiful fake. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle, making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but his shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this divisional round matchup. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And this will be a Texans first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, it's Watson. Finds Hill on the crossing route, complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the ground, Kamara, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Here we go on 4th. Watson. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they find a way to convert on 4th and 10. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Watson. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson, 4 touchdown passes now in the ballgame. And the Texans just continue to roll. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2. They'll turn to Kamara. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Browns offense back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
From the 31, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back throws defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
On third down on is Corey Bajorquez to punt. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out comes the Houston offense as they get set to take over here. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that. So I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson back to Kamara for another catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On 1st down, Watson. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Watson looks to throw again. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Watson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, Watson. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 33 yards that time. Back to throw, Watson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. It's another touchdown pass for Deshaun Watson, his 5th of the afternoon. And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime. Gano now to add the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So that lines up a... all told. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.